Hallo alle zusammen und willkommen zur nächsten Folge von Call of Cthulhu. Und wir stehen immer noch in Darkwater. Herr Captain hat uns auf einen Drink eingeladen. Wir gehen jetzt auch gleich mal in die Kneipe rein. Uah.
Hey, be careful.
Hello,
Let's get him another
lady.
drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
That guy was looking for trouble. So choose your camp if you don't want the same treatment.
Hey, buddy, I don't want any trouble.
So serve me a drink.
Just to make things clear, only regulars can run up and tab. Others pay.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
On a small glass.
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well. Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Mal gucken, wie viel
Same
wir
again,
können.
please.
Here you go.
Plopp. Puh.
That's no moonshine.
You can say that again. House recipe.
Wir nehmen mal einen
Captain
dritten.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
War ja eine lange Fahrt hierher.
One more, but it'll be the last.
They all say that.
Klucker, klucker.
There's rye in that.
Looks like Monsieur is a connoisseur. Not bad for a guy from the city.
Oh, oh. Nee, gibt's keinen Drink mehr.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Ja, Darkwater.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and
Sweating
flesh
and
of the whales.
stinking of the oil.
It was a tough time, all the same.
But steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings.
Na gut, das hatten wir ja schon.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
No.
That'll be all for now.
Lasst uns mal gucken. Also ab jetzt gibt es auch kein Whisky mehr. Also das habe ich jetzt gerade so festgesetzt und fertig.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Und da müssen wir dann noch... Da hinten hat es auch geleuchtet.
You again. What can I get you?
Im Moment nix. Da.
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well. How about his wife, Sarah Hawkins?
Well, she was a local somebody. We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings.
Ja, das hatten wir ja schon.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
So, wo war das jetzt da hinten?
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
What did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said
Guck mich nicht so an.
She will do it again, you know. The girl doctor.
Ich wollte gucken. Darkwater. Das ist der Barkeeper. Roy. Places. Das ist Darkwater. Port. Der gestrandete Wal ist die Kneipe. We had given up hope. The crew of Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater Port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board, of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, Cetacean that is already being called the miraculous creature ear.
Cold. She won't stop asking.
not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
I know. Was ist das für ein?
Nightmares. can hear things and voices whispering, will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Ja, und was seid ihr für welche? Oh, weia.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
End of
What
whaling.
brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Naja, dann singt mal
I
weiter.
bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Gott, oh Gott. Hier ist nix. Was bist du für eine?
What you looking at, stranger?
I'm just passing by. Sorry.
Let me drink, stranger.
Tja, Zicke.
I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
Na, das ist ja eine nette.
The girl doctor, cold, she won't stop asking.
She will get us into trouble.
I know.
I know. Na, ich glaube, das war's hier erstmal. So, was ist denn da draußen los?
Gentlemen, please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan.
Es sieht nicht hübsch aus.
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know.
Ich gehe erstmal zum Captain, oder?
Okay, that's
Nee,
enough.
wir gehen erstmal zum Captain. Vielleicht hat der was zum Fisch. Oder Wal, das ist ja kein Fisch. So. Der hatte ja auch ein paar Papiere für uns.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Da.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. Legible? 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? So. Es ist ja eine Spelunke, ne? Kann man nicht anders sagen hier. Was haben wir denn noch? Also.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat. Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Da ist das Schiff.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Oh. Klo. Okay. Da müssen wir nicht weiter gucken. Warum ist das so verfallen hier? Ah. Da. Also das lernt man wohl durch Bücher. Wir hatten ja schon eins gefunden. Punkte haben wir noch nicht zum Verteilen. Da würde ich sagen, die nächsten würde ich mal versteckte Sachen. Mal gucken. Wir gucken erstmal weiter. Der ist ja draußen jetzt, ne? Da leuchtet's.
What a macabre souvenir.
Ein Holzbein. Da ist nichts drin.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Machen wir wieder zu. Gut, das ist der Hinterausgang, das ist ja nichts Besonderes. Ja, quatschen wir nochmal mit ihm.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Erstmal die
Your
freigeschaltet.
manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Haben wir schon.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Das haben wir schon.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office. but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any
Scheiße.
success?
Scheiße.
I wouldn't
Das
say
ist ein
that.
komisches Wort.
But she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Ja.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Haben wir hier noch was Neues? Nein.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Jetzt gucken wir nochmal zum Wahl. Halt. Punkte. Oh, halt. So, validate. Validate, wie auch immer. So, was ist denn hier los? Ah, jetzt sind sie aus dem Weg.
That's no way to treat an omen.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Scheisters. Scheisters. Was sind denn Scheisters? Oh, weia. Ja, wir nehmen erstmal die hier. Die scheinen ja wohl kaum noch was ausmachen zu können.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match.
For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait. Now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work
Naja, das
around
muss er
here.
gerade sagen.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Who's Cat?
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Gut.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
So. Was für eine Statue ist denn hier überhaupt beschädigt worden? Da hinten. Das... Ah, ja. Moment. Ich sehe es. Okkultismus war da doch gerade, halt.
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Das haben
I
wir
have no idea what it says.
Naja. Da sitzt noch einer. Der hat nichts zu sagen.
Who's this guy? No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Naja, das was bringt.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know Cat.
Well, I've rarely seen anyone who can hold their liquor as well as her.
Everyone knows that.
That just proves that you've seen her in the bar, not that you know her. Go on, beat it. We've seen enough of you.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
Go die of thirst, the lot of you.
Ja,
I bid
das
you, gentlemen,
hatten wir jetzt schon.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
Das ist
I'm not here to
frech.
hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Mein Gott, wie freundlich die hier alle sind. Wir gehen mal dahin. Hüpfen können wir nicht. Da blinkt's, da blinkt's. Ah, Moment.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway. They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Aha. Ne, da ist nichts bei.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her?
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Tja, Tor. Ah. Find hidden items.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
Find hidden objects. Also. Dann muss das Zeug hier irgendwo liegen.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Was ist das?
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch. This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Naja. Das war jetzt nicht so schwer. Also. Handle.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Ah ja.
Ugh.
Game saved. Das passt. Denn ich werde jetzt hier gleich die Aufnahme beenden. Wir gehen jetzt noch runter. So. Okay. Ja, ich würde mal sagen, ich mache jetzt mal Schluss. Wir machen in der nächsten Folge weiter. Das Game ist gesaved. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zusehen bei euch. Ich bin sehr gespannt, wie es weitergeht. Und sage mal Tschüss.